Is Eyewitness News at 5. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Eden Schultz.
And I'm Julie Montanaro. Today is a very special day at WCTV. It is moving day, and it's the best kind of moving day because we didn't have to pack any boxes.
That's true. It's so exciting, so memorable, but a lot of hard work. You would not believe all the hard work going on behind the scenes here for months and months now to make this happen.
Right, so today the cameras are moved, the studio's clear, and we want to invite you now to join us in our brand new broadcast center.
Powered by WCTV.tv. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Supporting cancer survivors and helping them thrive. One woman's legacy coming up.
Also, why Florida taxpayers will shell out nearly $500,000 for a fight with a Big Bend dairy.
But first, city and county leaders look for ways to stop the violence. It comes after yet another shooting overnight. Good evening and welcome to our new home. I'm Eden Schultz.
And I'm Julie Montanaro. That shooting happened about 3 o'clock this morning. Tallahassee police telling us that the victim went to the McDonald's on South Monroe Street asking for help. The man had been shot and was taken to the hospital for his injuries. So far, police aren't saying where the shooting actually happened, and we don't know yet the victim's identity or condition. If you have information that you can share with Tallahassee police, they want to hear from you. That shooting, the 7th in about a week here in the capital city.
County Commissioner John Daly and Mayor Andrew Gillum sat down today to discuss the violence. Our Lenitra Bennett was at that meeting. She joins us from the Leon County Courthouse. And Lenitra, what can you tell us about the conversation today?
Well, Eden, the conversation seemed divided at times when it came to the plan of attack against crime. But all sides involved made it clear of their desire to put an end to violent crimes in Tallahassee, and they want to do it together. Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum wants to use the Emergency Operations Center to fight against violent crime. He says it's neutral ground, the facility has assets, and the sheriff could be in charge since he's an elected official with jurisdiction over the entire county. County Commissioner, the chairman of the board, John Daly, says they're not going to activate the EOC.
I think that we can accomplish your goals and the collective goals at the table, which I quite frankly agree with as well, without activating the EOC. It does not serve its purpose. The activation of the Emergency Operations Center is not a law enforcement function, okay? The activation of the EOC is an administrative function.
Several county and city officials joining this morning's meeting, as well as a few concerned citizens. Sheriff Walt McNeil participating over the phone because he was out of town. But McNeil did say during that phone conversation, he sounded a bit open to the EOC idea, but his main focus was improving communication and shared information between the local leaders and agencies. He says he will not stand still when it comes to this fight against crime. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from the mayor as well as some community advocates and more from Commissioner John Daly. For now, guys, back to you.
All right, Lenitra, we look forward to the added perspective. Thank you.
Albany, Georgia police also investigating a deadly shooting this weekend. A man was killed early Sunday at the Sand Trap nightclub. That's on Radium Springs Road. The victim, 25-year-old Travion Jones. Albany police now searching for the suspect. This man, 29-year-old Dominique Davis. Investigators say a fight led to that shooting. If you know where to find Davis, you're asked to call Albany Crime Stoppers.
2 big meetings on the fate of the downtown CRA are happening this week. The county is going to be discussing the matter tomorrow, the city on Wednesday.
It comes with the agency under scrutiny in an FBI investigation. Capital City correspondent Mariel Carbone is following this story for us. Mariel.
Julie, Eden, both local governments set to weigh a few different options on what to do with the agency, but this happening as multiple organizations across the city are now digging into those 90,000 subpoenaed documents, one of them being the Florida State University DeVoe Moore Center for Research. Now, the center using some of its endowed money to pay thousands to get those documents, splitting the cost with the Tallahassee Democrat. Now, the center's purpose, academic research. It's looking for patterns, trends, and connections. Stam Saley, the director at the center, says urban development projects are so complicated that the general public doesn't really understand how it all works, which can lead to corruption.
We're not even sure if anything criminal has happened, but there's so much ambiguity and there's so little transparency in the process. Very few people trust the city or the county. So we believe this is a good example of where we need some good third-party independent analysis.
Staley says they're looking at a long-term project here, but some data could come out within a few months, depending on the findings. And Staley says whatever happens in the meantime, whether the commissions decide to sunset the downtown CRA or if any indictments come down, it will not alter the research. They're really looking to come up with some policy changes here that can benefit the community moving forward. Reporting live from the Governor's Club, Mariel Carbone, WCTV Eyewitness News.
A story we will continue to follow, of course. Mariel, thank you.
And let's take a look outside our studios this afternoon. As you can see, the sun's shining now, but that certainly wasn't the story all day long.
Yeah, a major change from earlier today when it was coming down pretty good out there. Mike McCall.
Right you are, and some of the showers started well before we even woke up this morning. Some of that rainfall was heavy, but the good news is it's associated with the cold front. Now, there is still a little bit of rainfall out there. It's mainly over the eastern parts of the area, roughly from around Valdosta out toward the southern parts of Suwannee County. And those continue to move away. So they're moving on out toward the east. And the cold front will actually get reinforced by a stronger one tomorrow. So we are talking some 40s coming back for lows. And there's another cold front which could make things chilly again before we get done with the 7-day forecast. That's all coming up in just a few more minutes.
Wow, okay.
I don't know that I'm ready for 40s.
I'm ready. Bring it on, ready for the cold air. Mike
ready.
McCall looking good, settling into his new weather center as well. More on that in the next 90 minutes.
Yeah, we can't wait to show everyone the rest.
Mike, thanks.
And still to come on Eyewitness News at 5, a woman who lost her battle to cancer is still inspiring others.
See how a group she worked to build is now offering strength and to support to so many people.
And later, police putting out this video, hoping that you can help track down thieves who are targeting unlocked cars. Stay with us.
I'm WCTV's Ben Kaplan, and this is my favorite part of the new set. You can never go too big when it comes to a TV, and we certainly went ginormous here. You're going to see these images behind us every morning, evening, and night as we bring you the news. Also, it's going to allow our reporters to bring you content in new and engaging ways that you haven't seen before. And if you ever get a chance to watch Thursday Night Football on the screen, mind blown. It's unbelievable. We'll have more after this.